Hello, Capricorns. Welcome to your love reading for the month of October 2022. This is for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for cross watchers. You can see if you come up in their reading. And if you need further clarification, please check other areas of your chart. You guys, I haven't done very many videos so far, but the ones that I have done, you're the fourth one, have had soulmate energy, so I hope you guys get the same. I'm going to start with this overarching energy. It is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in this deck is the Sun card. So Capricorns, that does relate to a Leo. The Wands relate to fire signs. But when you get the Sun card in a love reading, it is about you getting everything you could ever want in a relationship. It's very loving energy. It's a very positive energy. It's really one of the most positive cards in the entire deck is the Sun card. So Capricorns, I love seeing that. And you have a change in the wind. Okay, so those of you, this is for singles, couples, it's complicated. I'll do a little breakout for singles with a timestamp. But if you want, please continue to watch because a lot of the times I get messages that I feel are for couples or it's complicated in the singles portion. That change in the wind says that things are going to change. Things are going to be different. This is a card number 9. That's a card number 12. So one of those days in October, the 9th or the 12th, may be important. The 12th does reduce down to a 3, so the 3rd may be important. What I want to say, Capricorns, is what you want to change, initiate that change so that you can have all this abundance and happiness. You've got nothing but positive energy there with the Sun. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards and we're going to see for everybody the general energies for you Capricorns for love for October. I did do a money and career reading and I did an October through December that I'll attach at the end. Okay, talk about a change in the wind. 10 of Swords. Big ending. So for some of you, you will be ending a relationship. The 6 of Swords, it's a transition. Okay. Now, when I see the 10 of Swords, immediately, of course, I think it's a big ending, end of a relationship. But it could be the end of the relationship as you know it, because that 6 of Swords is one of transition. And the beautiful Queen of Cups, Capricorn, regardless of your gender, the Queen of Cups relates to you getting what you want. Bottom of the deck, beautiful, the Magician. So yes, getting what you want, getting everything you want out of a relationship. So I'm going to speak specifically to those who are coupled up or in it's complicated relationships. You need to say what you need to say, make whatever changes you need so that this relationship is what you want it to be. Now, if you're in a coupled up or it's complicated relationship and you're perfectly happy, Queen of Cups, you love the way it is, keep it going. That's fine. But I feel like most people don't come to a tarot love reading because they're perfectly happy where they are, because I feel like you want some insight into what your relationship could be. And I feel that your relationship has the potential, like the other readings that I've done with the Queen of Cups, the Magician, the 6 of Swords, the Sun card, the change in the wind, your relationship has the potential to be everything you want it to be. However, there's always a stipulation, right? This is potential. That 10 of Swords says you, and that change in the wind, you may have to make a change. You may have to do something differently to change this relationship to make it what you need it to be. Now, only you know what that is. This is a general reading. I do have some intuitive thoughts of people who need to, I hate to use the word give ultimatums, but that's what I'm feeling. Like you literally have to say, listen, this needs to stop so that we can move forward. Are you willing to do this so that we can have the relationship that we want? You may need to have a long conversation. You may need to release and let go of another person, even if that other person is someone who the relationship is already over, and you may be with someone new, but you're thinking and wishing for this other person, I feel like you need to release that person. That Ten of Swords means that it's dead, done, over with. You can't go backwards. You're transitioning into something loving. You're transitioning into something exciting. You're transitioning into the relationship you want with the Magician. You're manifesting what you want. So make sure that you're not carrying any old baggage from old relationships. If you are in a coupled up relationship and there's been some difficulties in your relationship, you need to let them go or let the person go. One or the other. Because if you have hurts or heartaches or trust issues with the person that you're with, if you can't release those things with that Ten of Swords, you'll never transition into that loving relationship. It's always going to keep cropping up. But the potential is here with the Sun card, with the Magician card, with the Queen of Cups, with the change in the wind. The potential is here for you to have everything you want in a relationship. So Capricorns. I said Leo because I was looking at the star card. Sorry. Capricorns, you really need to decide what it is you want if you are in a relationship that's not going the way you want. You have to decide what it is you want, what you need to do to change to make it what you want. And that change could be releasing somebody. And I've said this in a couple of videos, even though they're so positive and there's all about like finding your soulmate. You know, sometimes you have to let people go to really find your soulmate. You know, I've done readings for people where I'm like, if you keep holding on to the Walmart bags and your arms are filled with Walmart bags, how are you ever going to have room for that designer bag that you want? You're not, because someone's going to offer you it and you're not going to have room to carry it. You know, so you want to make sure that you're releasing the things you don't need, Capricorns, that you're really letting them go. Don't say with your mouth you're letting them go, but in your mind you're ruminating over them. And it's easier said than done. But you have the potential here to have the relationship that you want. So I really am trying to hammer that point home. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some cards for singles. But like I said, the singles readings have turned into just more general energies. But let's see. My intention here is that these are for singles. But if you're in it's complicated or a coupled relationship, please keep watching if you feel like you need. Okay, you got the Queen of Swords. Yes. So you have the Ten of Swords, dead, done, over with. Queen of Swords, that's the sword of truth. You are cutting through the crap. You are clear-minded about what you want. You have the Six of Swords. You're transitioning into the peace. Queen of Cups, getting everything your heart desires. The Magician, manifesting what you want. The Sun card, having all the abundance and happiness and joy. Beautiful. The Fool card. There's your new beginning after your ending. There's your new beginning after the change. But what does the Fool do? The Fool is excited and carries very little baggage. Letting go of past hurts, letting go of past relationships. And I said this in another reading, I feel very strongly. You may have to delete phone numbers. You may have to block people. You know, when you get those texts every 3.5 weeks, I miss you. How are you? I'm thinking of you. If this person isn't worth contacting you more often than that, they're not worth your time. Don't hold on to anybody who isn't giving you what you need in a relationship. You deserve to get what you need. That's not selfish. Then you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands in the tarot is the arrows of love. So singles, you have the potential here to meet someone brand new, to have something completely different. You have the 0 and the 1 card to manifest what you want, to have all the happiness and joy that you want. And then bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card. And who else got the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck? I'm pretty sure it was Leo. So Leo, if you have your eye on a Leo, please watch the Leo reading. That Judgment card says it's a complete rebirth. It's something completely different than you've ever had before, singles. Capricorns, you have the potential to meet someone and have a whole new experience. Something that feels good to your heart, something that you've always wanted, something that's exciting and happy. That Sun card can also relate to travel. You may meet this person if you're going on vacation. That could happen. You have the Eight of Wands. You could meet this person online. That's kind of the card of the internet. It's a lot of fast communication. You have the Queen of Swords. You know what you want. You are able to speak your mind, express yourself. There's a change in the wind, singles. You guys do not need to be single anymore. You just need to go out there. Please make sure that you're letting go and releasing the things you don't want. Because, when you're thinking about things that you don't want, you're attracting those things to you. You have to think about what you do want. You have to think about the person that you want. You have to think about yourself in that relationship. You have the potential here to have that relationship and for it to be long-term successful. So you have a Leo. You have water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have the Swords, so that could be an air sign, Aries, Gemini, or Libra. But the only card that really represents any sign is the Sun card with the Leo. So Capricorns, you can't all meet Leos, I'm sure. But they may have Leo traits. They may be outgoing, confident, bold, assertive. They may have that sunny disposition, that sunny personality. People may be attracted to them. And that might be the person who's attracted to you. Okay? Manifest the relationship you want because you have a chance to achieve it. Love this reading and all these readings that are really so positive in love. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching, commenting. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a great month.